matched on all our guys, and they did a great job.
Tournament caliber defense, what you can expect
Yeah.
moving
Oh, yeah.
forward?
What you can expect in the Big East tournament, you know? I mean, that's teams in our conference, you know, they're just getting better. Everybody's really good to start the season, and everybody's getting better and better, you know, and that's one of the things that we have to learn. You know, much like the Creighton team we played in here was much better than the team we played the first time, and we have to improve that way also, you know, and that's what a season is.
Jay, after the first half, I mean, the team made a run back, but do you think maybe the hill was just a little bit too steep?
Yeah, could have been. You know, we had our chances. You know, we had the ball down 4, turned it over, threw it in the backcourt. You know, we had another opportunity right before that. No, right after that, down 4, and we threw the ball away in the post. You know, on a cut to Jeremiah. We had our chances, and you don't. You know, in Big East games, you pull it out, win that by 1, and everybody's happy. But you kind of forget after you get a win how tough that battle was, and you got to give credit to them. They were tougher, and made more intelligent plays down the stretch.
It kind of seems like, some games you get off to a bad start and then you got to mount a comeback to get it in close. Some games you get off to a hot start and the offense stalls out. I mean, how do you find that complete offensive game?
You're working for that all year, and that's what a real experienced team is good at. That they find ways. You know, when you get a couple possessions in a row, then they find a way to stop the bleeding. You know, and if you got a lot of veteran guys out there, and that's part of us being a young team. And young isn't good anymore because everybody's young, but just inexperienced. You know, and we didn't handle that first half well, and then we didn't handle plays down the stretch in the second half well. But you got to give them credit too. You know, they were, Pipkin's 5th-year senior. You know, he was dominant, all right, and you got to give him credit.
How would you say how your young team has handled so far the grind of the Big East?
Pretty well so far, really. You know, this is a bump in the road, and it doesn't get any easier. But you go on the road against 2 great teams, and you go on the road against, I think, one of the best teams in the country next. So that's the Big East. You knew it when the season started. That's what it was going to be. That's why you didn't get too excited when you won some games in a row. You knew what was coming. You didn't get too upset when you lost 3 in a row because you know that's possible in this league. It's a great league, and they're definitely an NCAA tournament team. I mean, I hate losing the game. But I hope that gets them in. I hope we get another team in. But I would have rather won the game.
Jay, do you get a sense of how they've changed so much from they had a lot of bad losses in November and December to all of a sudden it's the fifth win of a top 25 team?
Yeah, I think again, it's the growth process of a team over a season. You figure it out at different times with different teams. I think they've got it figured out. They're great defensively. I think they're really committed defensively. They're great on the glass. And that's been something that's consistent with them. I just think they've kind of gelled offensively a little bit more. But I think their defense has just continually improved over the length of the season.
Colin, how did you feel out there? Did you feel like Bruce, you were still kind of crashing the board a lot? You feel like
No, I felt good. I worked early before the game. I got treatment yesterday, so I felt fine.
What makes them so defensive rivals?
Their length, they're physical, big down low, and they're solid. They switch a lot of screens, so they kind of keep you out of the paint. They're a tough physical team.
You guys didn't seem to get any good looks, and when you did, couldn't knock them down.
Yeah, that's credit to them. They did a great job tonight on the defensive end.
Jay, you mentioned some of that physicality you learned from Wednesday after the St. John's game. Was this a similar lesson in it this afternoon?
Yeah, I mean, it's just not something we've handled well, this group all year. We're just trying to get better at it, and sometimes the only way you get better at it is just live through it, Sometimes the way you get better at it is get in the weight room over the summer and getting a year older. I hope that's not the case. I hope we can mentally get tougher and in terms of our technique, handle that physicality a little bit better.
Jay, how do you prepare now to get ready to go into a hostile environment at Seton Hall on Wednesday?
No difference, just next game, you hear us say it, win or lose. We've got to learn from this. We got to get better. We won Wednesday night, and there were a lot of things we didn't do well. We wanted to learn from that. But it's just, in this league, you're going to have to go in there. It's going to be a tough environment, tough team. And then whatever happens there, you're going to have to go to Georgetown. Then whatever happens there, you got to play the Big East tournament. So you enjoy that, though. You enjoy those challenges.
You had a couple of big plays late when the game was still in doubt. What's your perspective of what Providence offers that's different than some of these other Big East teams?
I say in the Big East, it's just a real physical conference, and I feel like that's something they bring every game, and knowing them how they're defensive minded, how they go out there and just real physical out there. They switch ball screens, like Colin says, so they have a lot of length out there on the floor and just a lot of experience, so they can handle certain situations that other teams that might not have been in. But I'd say just their physicality brings a lot to the floor.
Any other questions?
Thank you, guys.